we have proved that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, meaning this operation is commutative. So we can now find the identity element. Remember, we say that if you operate on the identity element, you have to get the same element. So P operation identity element is P is equal to P, or the identity element operation P is P. Okay, so this is the definition for the identity element. Now let's put this into the equation. Now here becomes the Q. The identity element becomes the Q. Now we have equal to P. So by definition, P operation E is equal to P plus E minus PE, which is equal to P. Now we can rearrange. We have P plus E minus EP. And when you are writing variables, unknowns, and you are using alphabetical symbols, please always rearrange them in order. So we have E and we have EP. So I think we can factorize E here, so E will come out, finger bracket. What number will I multiply by E to get E? I need a number here that when I multiply by E, I will get E, and that number is 1. And I bring the negative sign. What number, or what will I multiply by to get E, negative EP, sorry? What will I put here? That when I multiply by E, I will get negative EP. And that is negative or minus P, forgive me, minus P, which is equal to P. Okay, now we can group like terms. Now we can group like terms. So we have E into brackets 1 minus P is equal to P minus P. So E into brackets please, our definition. Okay, let's move on. We are on track. I got distracted a bit. So it's equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Okay, so we need E. We need E. We need E. So we can divide E into bracket negative P by we can divide E into bracket 1 minus P by 1 minus P. Then we divide a 0 by a 1 minus P. So we have the definition, and we got this. P plus E minus PE equals P. This P is coming from here. And this is an expansion we have here. The expansion we have here. Good. So we factorize E out. We have E here and we have minus EP here. We factorize out. Now we group like terms. The P goes, we take away P from here. We take away P from here. So we have E into brackets 1 minus P equals 0. Now we can divide both sides by 1 minus P. So therefore, E zero divided by any number is 0. 0, if the 0 is the numerator, divided by any value is 0. But remember, if 0 is the denominator, we call it undefined. We call it undefined. So we can see from here that the identity element is 0. The identity element is 0.